The audience is requested to remain seated until the platform party reaches the stage. Let the student procession begin. all alumni who are celebrating their 50th, 55th, 60th, 65th, 70th, or 75th reunions. The Golden Terps, wearing their gold medallions and gold robes, will lead the faculty procession during this spring commencement ceremony. This year's Golden Terps celebrate the classes of 1966, 1961, 1956, 1951, 1946, 1941, and before. Please remain seated as this year's Golden Terps are introduced. Mr. Dale Bradley, BS 61, Aeronautical Engineering. Mr. Jerry Bradley, BS 58, Electrical Engineering. Mr. C. Philip Brundrett, BS 66, Chemical Engineering. Dr. Youngming Chen, BS 56, Electrical Engineering. Mr. F. Anthony Clifford Jr., BS 66, Mechanical Engineering. Mr. Howard A. DeBishop, BS 66, Fire Protection Engineering. Mr. John J. Giganti, BS 66, MS 70, Electrical Engineering. Mr. John J. Havrilla, BS 66, Electrical Engineering. Mr. Ernest E. Hoffman, BS 66, Electrical Engineering. Mr. Kumar Kishanchand, BS 61, Metallurgy. Mr. Richard A. Lowry, BS 56, Civil Engineering. Mr. William A. Lazier, Jr., BS 66, Mechanical Engineering. Mr. Philip J. Moylan, BS 61, Mechanical Engineering. Mr. Howard R. Podolsky, BS 61, Chemical Engineering. Mr. R. Wilson Rowland, BS 51, MS 55, Electrical Engineering. Lieutenant Colonel Harry E. Sanders, Jr., BS 66, Electrical Engineering. Mr. Gerald G. Vallandingham, BS 61, Aeronautical Engineering. Mr. Richard J. Van Elberg, BS 61, Civil Engineering. Please remain seated for the faculty procession. Please remain seated for the platform party procession. Will the audience please rise for the playing of the national anthem? Please be seated. For your convenience, Grad Images has professional photographers on hand who will photograph each graduate. Each graduate will be contacted directly by the photographer on how to order copies of these pictures. We ask that those of you who wish to take pictures of your loved ones, please restrict your assembly to the designated areas in the arena. These ceremonies are also being streamed live and will be televised on UMTV. The link to the webcast is printed in your program for future reference. Dr. Darryl Pines, Dean of the A. James Clark School of Engineering and NARIMAN FARVARDIN Professor of Aerospace Engineering, will preside over the commencement exercises.
Good evening.
Good evening.
You don't want to graduate. Good evening. Do you have passion? Yes. That's what I thought. That's what Mr. Plank told you to have. Welcome, members of the faculty and staff, honored guests, students, families and friends, and of course our Golden Terps. Welcome to the A. James Clark School of Engineering's 2016 Spring Commencement Exercises. The diploma that you are about to receive tells the world that you have not only mastered engineering, it speaks to your determination and your passion and competitive drive. Graduates of our school are fearless innovators. A University of Maryland diploma shows entrepreneurial spirit. Through our programs, activities, and experiences outside the classroom, we encourage our students to embrace entrepreneurship and the leadership and independence it requires. Your Clark School diploma shows that you feel an obligation to help others and make a positive impact on the world. This notion of impact, engineering innovation aimed at improving millions of lives is woven into the fabric of our school. Your diploma also connects you with a vast and powerful network of highly accomplished alumni like our Golden Terps. Our graduates are CEOs at major companies, leaders at bold and energetic startups, social entrepreneurs, accomplished university professors, and pioneering researchers at government labs. Some of them are with us today, They are the Golden Terps. Let's give them a round of applause for being here today. Graduates, you are ready. Your diploma is proof. I applaud you, your family, and our faculty and staff for making that possible. Graduates, job well done. It is my privilege and honor to introduce the 2016 Spring Commencement Speaker, Dr. Christopher T. Jones. Dr. Jones leads businesses for approximately 14,000 employees at more than 400 locations throughout the United States and in 16 countries, supporting a customer base that includes the Department of Defense, Energy, Homeland Security, the Department of State, the Department of Interior, as well as NASA and the U.S. Postal Service. Dr. Jones has served many roles at Northrop Grumman since he joined in 2004 as Director of Product Support for the Airborne Early Warning Program. In that role, he provided technical leadership during aircraft design, development, production, and fielding. He worked for Sikorsky Aircraft Corporation, where he led analysis, flight tests, and research on innovative rotorcraft technologies. He also was the company's technology lead on the RAH-66 Comanche helicopter program and served as Chief Systems Engineer for the Naval Hawk program. Dr. Jones retired from the Air Guard in 2011. He was an active duty Air Force officer serving as a systems analyst at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. He was a member of the Connecticut Air National Guard for 14 years, serving as the Chief of Maintenance for the 103rd Air Control Squadron. He participated in military deployments including Operation Noble Eagle and Operation Enduring Freedom. Dr. Jones earned a bachelor's degree in aerospace engineering from a very small school in Georgia named Georgia Institute of Technology. He earned 2 master's degrees, however, in aerospace engineering and engineering management from the University of Dayton, and then he made his best decision that he could possibly make in his career. He got his doctorate in aerospace engineering from the University of Maryland, College Park. Dr. Jones serves on the Board of Directors for the National Action Council for Minorities in Engineering and on the Board of Visitors of the Clark School of Engineering, the Georgia Tech Advisory Board, and the Air Force Association and Board. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Christopher T. Jones.
Thanks, Darryl. Dean Pines, distinguished faculty and guests, family and friends of the graduates, and most importantly, class of 2016. Congratulations. It's really great to be up here speaking to all of you graduates, and thanks, Darryl, for inviting me. And it is pretty cool coming back to the University of Maryland, but I am a bit jealous. In a way, I wish I was down there with you instead of being up here, given the bright futures that you have. And while this day may be only one step along the path to your success in life, it is an important step. So congratulations on making it this far in your career. Aldous Huxley once wrote, "The one who comes back through the door in the wall will never be quite the same as the one who went out." And so you are now quite different people than you were when you started college several years ago. Many, many years ago, I sat exactly in the place where you're sitting now, half listening to a speech given by someone like me. Since then, as Darryl talked about, I've had multiple jobs in different companies. I've been involved in the design and development and sustainment of many different types of helicopters, aircraft, missiles, and ground vehicles. I've served 20-plus years in the United States Air Force on combat deployments. Thank you. And now I have the honor of leading 14,000 dedicated men and women located throughout the United States and the world who provide support to the most advanced military, civil, and federal systems on the planet. But if you told me back then that I would have done all of these things, I wouldn't have believed it. In fact, if you went back in time and saw me where you're sitting now, you wouldn't believe it either. but I know that you will accomplish as much or more than I did. And a few of you might be invited back to the University of Maryland graduation ceremony to give an 8-minute speech to a graduating class. By then, maybe the speech will be streamed from chips in our brain. You may laugh now, but such is the pace of technological development that the laughable and indeed the magical becomes reality. And so let me tell you a little story related to that. When I was a grad student at the University of Maryland back in the early 90s, I remember when the first personal web pages were being developed. In fact, a few of my fellow students and I created some of the first web pages for the College of Engineering. And I remember when one of the students graduated and went to work for a small company that was designing websites for businesses. And I remember saying to her, "Man, you are wasting your time. This internet thing is just a fad. There is no money or career in it, and no company's going to pay for you to develop a website." I was a bit wrong in my assessment. But I did do one thing right, and I graduated with an engineering degree, which has been a cornerstone to my successful career. It's taught me how to manage money, or at least how to count it, how to perform research, how to learn new things, how to manage time, how to work in teams, and most importantly, engineers know how to get things done. All aspects of our lives are becoming more technically complex, and your technical education will shape your future in much more powerful ways than you can imagine today. You are leaving the University of Maryland with the best problem-solving skills, and you now know the value of hard work and of teamwork. And this is a great time to be an engineer. We are living in an astonishing period of progress. Just think about your cell phones, which many of you might be looking at right now. Don't think I can't see you from up here. That phone is 1,000 times more powerful than all the computers used for the trips to the moon in the 1960s and 1970s. Advances in technology to continue to transform how we work and how we live and how we play. I think the next decade will potentially bring autonomous cars, bionic arms and limbs and hands controlled by brain signals, nanotechnology and clothing, personal robots incorporating machine learning, 3D printed food, wireless electricity, and moon bases. You now have the tools and foundation to not only participate in this wave of advancement, you can drive and shape it. And so I'm not going to give you a detailed breakdown of the keys to success. Lots of folks will try to give you advice, whether you ask them or not. Some people will say you should fail fast and fail often as a way to make progress. I think succeeding fast and succeeding often sounds a lot better, though I understand their point. But what I say to you is always listen and then do what you think is best. You definitely should try really hard to stay connected with your classmates. You have likely done things together and shared things that you'll remember your entire lives and that you will not do or share with anyone else. And for some of you, that's probably best. Be proud of being a Terp and stay connected to the University of Maryland and stay connected to the Clark School of Engineering. Take chances and have fun. Not too much fun, but have fun. It is possible to work hard and enjoy life. They're not mutually exclusive. And as you celebrate your personal achievements and success, take a few moments to really thank those that provided support along the way. Now would be a good time to thank your friends, your parents especially, and your family. And in the future, if you're in a position to do so, try to help others. Technology is important, but the world is really about people. And so, class of 2016, today and tonight, you should celebrate. Tomorrow, start building. Start a company that will create jobs. Find a cure for a disease. Connect us in ways we have not thought of. Make a difference in the world. Work hard, be tenacious, be optimistic, get another degree, have fun, be an engineer of character, trust your imagination, go out and amaze us. Thanks again for this opportunity to talk to you. Congrats again, good luck, and go Terps!
Thank you, Chris, for those inspiring words. You were really, really wrong about the internet. Really, really wrong. Really, really. I mean, really wrong. By the way, I just let you know, those websites that you created, we still have some of them live. That's the scary thing, especially on the Rotorcraft Center website. Okay, at this event, and at both the winter commencement and the spring commencement, we like to honor some of our outstanding faculty for their teaching prowess. And so we honor two today. This is the Poole and Kent Teaching Award for senior faculty, and the honoree is Dr. Jung-Ho Kim, Keystone Professor of Mechanical Engineering. If Dr. Kim could please stand. It gives me great pleasure to announce that Dr. Jung-Ho Kim, Keystone Professor and leader of the Thermal Fluids and Energy Systems Division in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, has been selected as this year's recipient of the Poole and Kent Company Teaching Award for senior faculty. Dr. Kim has demonstrated excellence in a wide portfolio of teaching assignments, including undergraduate and graduate classes, to both large and small audiences. Additionally, he has an excellent record of non-traditional teaching venues and methods, including service learning models associated with Engineers Without Borders and peer and self-learning models that have had a beneficial impact on the department's instrumentation course. Earlier this year, he received the University System of Maryland Board of Regents Award for Faculty Excellence in the teaching category. Professor Kim has served as a faculty advisor to the Mechanical Engineering Honor Society, Pi Tau Sigma, as an advisor to numerous undergraduate research projects through Aspire, and as a mentor to 2 Gemstone project teams. He was the faculty advisor for the very first Solar Decathlon team and has advised 3 Engineers Without Borders projects. Dr. Kim has a PhD and master's degree in mechanical engineering from the University of Minnesota, Minneapolis, and has a bachelor's degree from Berkeley. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Jung-Ho Kim. Joining me at the podium is Mr. Tom Linnett, Vice President at Poole and Kent Corporation, is here with us today to help present the award. Another round of applause for Dr. Kim. Is Dr. Barton Foreman here? Where? Okay, great. I didn't see you. Thank you. Our next recipient of the E. Robert Kent Outstanding Teaching Award for junior faculty is Dr. Barton Foreman. Dr. Barton Foreman, thank you for standing. I'm delighted to recognize Assistant Professor Dr. Foreman, who is the Deborah J. Goodings Professor in Engineering for Global Sustainability, as the recipient of actually the 2015 E. Robert Kent Outstanding Teacher Award for junior faculty. Dr. Foreman was not available to accept this award at last winter's commencement ceremonies. Dr. Foreman is being recognized for his dedication and effectiveness in educating and cultivating undergraduate and graduate students. His patience and passion is motivating and guiding next-generation engineers, as well as his tireless efforts in seeking, developing, and bridging and facilitating research collaborations across a variety of departments on and off campus are simply admirable. Dr. Foreman's most notable role as a project advisor and professional mentor to the University of Maryland chapter of the Engineers Without Borders. Most recently, Dr. Foreman traveled with a group of undergraduate engineers to the highlands of Ethiopia for the work on the Addis Alem Marketplace Improvement Project. Dr. Foreman is an example and exemplifies the role of outstanding researcher and excellent educator. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Barton Foreman. Another round of applause for Dr. Barton Foreman, please. Thank you. It's now my privilege to introduce the student speaker to the spring commencement exercises. Born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria, Miss Oyinkansola Elizabeth Olusola-Ajayi moved to the United States at 16 to study engineering at the University of Maryland. She pursued a major in aerospace engineering while acquiring a minor in engineering leadership development. Ms. Ajayi also spent a semester abroad at the University of Sydney, Australia. Ms. Ajayi was heavily involved with the Peer Leadership Council and facilitated conversations around the meaning of leadership to enact positive social change. As a budding public speaker, she recently shared her fearless ideas on the virtue of resilience at the Turp Talks Showcase. She is passionate about women's socioeconomic advancement through science and technology and has formed a partnership with one of her closest friends to start up a high-fashion garment manufacturing industry in efforts to revolutionize the local garment tailoring of the women in her home country of Nigeria. Oyinkansola hopes to obtain some experiences in the field before going on to law school, to combine both worlds toward a unique outcome. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Oyinkansola Elizabeth Olusola-Ajayi.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Dean Pines, members of the Platform Party, families, friends, and alumni, I am honored to give this address. It has indeed been a long road for most of us to get here, and I couldn't be more proud of being a graduate of this prestigious school. My deepest and most sincere appreciation to the faculty and staff who have dedicated their time to our success. I am also incredibly proud of being a part of this class of young men and women. Our time here at the University of Maryland has definitely molded us into challenge-facing, obstacle-defeating individuals who are always ready to weather storms. Let me start by saying that it took me 8 years to complete my degree. You're probably wondering why a person like me is the commencement speaker, but I promise there's a story behind this. This story and the lessons that I have learned behind this are what I intend to share tonight. I studied in the Clark School of Engineering in 2008, and I was on track to graduate with the class of 2012. In the fall of 2011, I studied abroad at the University of Sydney, Australia, where I had some of my most treasured experiences. While abroad, my parents, who had worked tirelessly to pay for my education, had unforeseen problems with their finances, which made it impossible for them to continue supporting me for even the most basic of my needs. I found myself at 18, stuck in a foreign country, facing a situation I was not prepared for. As it stood, I knew that my chances of returning to the university and graduating with the class of 2012 were slim to none. I had to choose whether to forgo my dream or to pursue something else, or patiently wait and keep pushing with a firm belief in God's plan for me. This experience was by no means easy to endure. I spent 3 years in the waiting period, resolving my financial issues, only to realize that my student visa had expired. When I tried to return to the US to complete my degree, I was denied the renewal of my visa 6 times. People around me had begun to think I was crazy. They did not understand why I was so insistent on returning to the University of Maryland. But I knew with every fiber of my being that I could not do anything else except be an aerospace engineer, and I was willing to pursue that, no matter how hard I had to fight for it. I have shared this story with you today, not to boast about my accomplishments or to elicit sympathy, but to illustrate some hard facts about the next phase of our lives. For most of us, these past years have been solely dedicated to being our absolute best in our subject of studies so that we're able to distinguish ourselves in our career path. While there is nothing wrong with that, there will come situations as we go forth wherein our brain power is not the sole answer to the situations. I learned this firsthand during my waiting period. It is from the relationships that we form with the people around us that we will garner the strength to go through this trying periods. Being able to find the balance between the pursuit of excellence, its display, and the genuine nurturing of relationships with the people around us is the key to success for navigating the real world. Sometimes as individuals, we tend to fear things not going according to plans. This is understandable given the nature of the training we have received as engineers. Nevertheless, we should be careful not to let this fear overtake our lives. For even if we do everything we're supposed to do when we're supposed to do them, things will happen that are beyond our control. I'd like us to remember in those times that it's not the failure of what has happened that defines us, but it is our ability to recuperate and recover while waiting for our intended result defines us. The key is to remain rooted and focused on reaching our goals. Never give up. Fellow classmates, I urge us to cultivate our resilience. This allows us to handle and recover from whatever curveballs life throws at us without going under. I must mention, though, that resilience is cultivated with the right mindset, attitude, and devotion to be the most authentic version of oneself. Each one of us occupies a unique space on this planet. While it may be tempting to adopt behaviors from others, permit me to say that being you is enough. Please honor this space and do the best to let the people around you see it. As we go forth today and commence our next journey through life, let us remember why we embarked on this journey and the great things we've set out to achieve. We must never forget to continually give ourselves the time and the opportunity to develop the fearless ideas that the University of Maryland has bestowed upon us. We must never forget to pay it forward in whatever way we deem possible, wherever we find ourselves. Just before I close, I would like to mention that all of this would not have been made possible without the deep spiritual belief in God that kept me sane during trying times. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge all the great people that have surrounded me. I am blessed to be able to call some of the most amazing people on earth my friends. My sisters are the epitome of resilience. The courage and strength that they have shown in the face of some of life's greatest problems continually inspires me. And most importantly, the courage to act on the conviction of one man gave birth to all of this. I am able to stand here today not because of what I know, but because he, my dad, had the courage to stand for what he believed in. My sisters and I could not have asked for a better father. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here today and listening. Congratulations again.
So Oyinkansola, come up here for a second, please. So who's here representing her family? Stand in the audience. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for being here and supporting this wonderful student of ours. So Oyinkansola told me that this is a sort of a testament to her spirit and her resilience that she articulated in her words. She drove this morning to Penn State to pick up her two sisters, to drive them back here so they could see her speak today. That's her resilience. She's very happy to have her family here. Congratulations to you. Great job. You're welcome. Who does that? Only someone who's resilient and has passion. So, let's see, graduates. I think I have something important here. Is this important to you? No, it's not important. That's here. You want this? No. Are you ready for one of these? Okay, excellent. Well, there are a few things you should know before you receive one. You're about to become Clark School alumni. Yes, that means you can come back for sports events, reunions, and Maryland Day. But I know you'll do more than just that. As engineers, we can help guide younger students to succeed and grow. For example, you can offer to be a mentor for a Clark School student. You can help to recruit students to work for your employer. And you can also tell high school students about your Clark School experience. Here's someone who can help you. Kevin, if you would stand. Mr. Kevin Schoonover, a graduate BS 2006 in aerospace engineering, is the president of the Engineering Alumni Association. Let's give him a round of applause for doing that. And Assistant Dean Leslie Borak, if she could stand, for External Relations, is also here to help you. They are both here to help you get involved and stay connected with the Clark School through events and volunteer opportunities. I hope you will also consider joining the University of Maryland Alumni Association. For the first year after graduation, you are eligible for a discounted new grad price on membership to the Engineering Alumni Network. We hope you all join and show your Terrapin pride. Let's give them a round of applause again for being here supporting you. Thank you.
At this time, we would like to honor our Golden Terps who have joined us for the ceremony by recognizing them individually.
Richard Van Elburg, BS 61, Civil Engineering. Gerald Vallandigham, BS 61, Aeronautical Engineering. Harry Sanders, BS 66, Electrical Engineering. Wilson Rowland, BS 51, Electrical Engineering, MS 55, Electrical Engineering. Howard Podolsky, BS 61, Chemical Engineering. Philip Moylan, BS 61, Mechanical Engineering. William Leisure, BS 66, Mechanical Engineering. Richard Laurie, BS 56, Civil Engineering. Kumar Kishinchand, BS 61, Metallurgy Engineering. Ernest Eugene Hoffman, BS 66, Electrical Engineering. John Havrilla, BS 66, Electrical Engineering. John Giganti, BS 66, Electrical Engineering, MS 70, Electrical Engineering. Howard De Bishop, BS 66, Fire Protection Engineering. Anthony Clifford Jr., BS 66, Mechanical Engineering. Yongling Chen, BS 56, Electrical Engineering. Philip Brundret, BS 66, Chemical Engineering. Jerry Bradley, BS 58, Electrical Engineering. Dale Bradley, BS 61, Aerospace Engineering.
Will the faculty who have graduates to be hooded please assemble on the floor to meet your graduates? Dr. Peter Kofinas, Associate Dean of the Clark School, representing the Graduate School, will present the graduates of the Doctor of Philosophy degree.
Dean Pines, in accordance with the recommendations of the faculty of the Graduate School, I request that you recognize those graduates who have successfully completed all requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I am pleased to accept the faculty's recommendation, and I am honored to recognize those graduates who have completed all requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degree.
Will the Doctor of Philosophy graduates and their advisors please come forward?
Ganesh Raghunath, Aerospace Engineering Advisor, Dr. Allison Flatow. Anthony Melchiori, Bioengineering Advisor, Dr. John Fisher. Bao Nguyen, Bioengineering Advisor, Dr. John Fisher. Sai Ganesan, Bioengineering Advisor, Dr. Savina Matisiak. KG Pan, Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering Advisor, Dr. Eric Waxman. Asli Dai Olu, Civil and Environmental Engineering Advisor, Dr. Ahmed Adiliak. Yaya Aliab Bazidade, Civil and Environmental Engineering Advisor, Dr. Amdi Amdi. Intikab Haider, Civil and Environmental Engineering Advisor, Dr. Charles Schwartz. Yang Lu, Civil and Environmental Engineering Advisor, Dr. Gangling Chang. Gustavo Angel Vicino, Civil and Environmental Engineering Advisor, Dr. Miroslav Skibnewski. Yan Kang, Civil and Environmental Engineering Advisor, Dr. Bao Xiao Mi. Golnaz Korsha, Civil and Environmental Engineering Advisor, Dr. Alan Davis. Adrian Romero, Civil and Environmental Engineering Advisor, Dr. Alba Torrance. Tentao Lu, Electrical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Ankur Shrivastava. Caleb Sarafi, Electrical Engineering, Dr. Ankur Shrivastava. Kastub Jain, Electrical Engineering Advisor, Dr. John Barras. Yu Chen Zhu, Electrical Engineering Advisor, Dr. John Barras. Payson Gao, Electrical Engineering Advisor, Dr. John Barras. Tian Li, Electrical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Mario Dejanay. Thomas Shin, Electrical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Christopher Davis. Ryan Seuss, Electrical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Thomas Murphy. Fahing Zhang, Electrical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Reza Gotzi. Soma Subramanian, Electrical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Reza Gotzi. Hyun Jung, Electrical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Reza Gotzi. Ting Sing, Electrical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Romel Gomez. Donghung Ha, Electrical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Jeremy Monday. Junyi Shin, Electrical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Alirea Khalid. Sikai Ku, Electrical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Armand Makowski. Vaibhav Singh, Electrical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Mark Shaman. Xavier Gibert, Sarah, Electrical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Rama Chalapa. Scott Chengshu Kim, Electrical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Shruva Bhattacharya. Kishan Sikhusni, Electrical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Shruva Bhattacharya. Mert Vural, Material Science and Engineering, Advisor Dr. Peter Kofinas. Dominic Meltzer, Material Science and Engineering, Advisor Dr. Gatileb Oliran. Romain Antonio Isaacs, Material Science and Engineering, Advisor Lourdes Salamanca Riba. Greg Hitz, Material Science and Engineering, Advisor Dr. Eric Waxman. Hisham Ishmael, Mechanical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Balakumar Balachandran. Ayan Moitra, Electrical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Balakumar Balachandran. Darren James Sharar, Mechanical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Avram Bar Cohen. Jason Robert Nixon, Mechanical Engineering, Advisor Dr. David Biggio. Ariel Perez Rosado, Mechanical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Hugh Brook. Carlos Morato, Mechanical Engineering, Advisor Dr. S.K. Gupta. Dana Elise Vachman, Mechanical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Sarah Bergbreiter. Jingshi Ming, Mechanical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Dasgupta. Nicholas Williard, Mechanical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Michael Pecht. Nathan John Washuta, Mechanical Engineering, Advisor Dr. James Duncan. Kenneth Howard Mehan, Mechanical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Bangay Han. Daesuk Kim, Mechanical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Bangtae Han. Yong Sun, Mechanical Engineering, Advisor Dr. Bangtae Han. Dennis Lieber, Mechanical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Jeffrey Herman. Alexander Scammell, Mechanical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Jung-Ho Kim. Yin Jung Huang, Mechanical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Tang Li. Shu Zhu, Mechanical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Tang Li. Martinez Adrian Ari, Mechanical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Michael Ohadi. Mendo Rafael, Mechanical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Michael Ohadi. Deepa Shritaran, Mechanical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Elizabeth Smella. Xuan Lu, Mechanical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Stanislav Stolyarov. Mark McKinnon, Mechanical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Stanislav Stolyarov. James Patrick White, Mechanical Engineering Advisor, Dr. Peter Sunderland. Amanda Ciccoli, Neuroscience and Cognitive Science Advisor, Dr. Derek Paley in Aerospace Engineering.
Dr. Peter Kofinas, Associate Dean of the Clark School, representing the Graduate School, will present the graduates of the Master of Science degree.
Dean Pines, in accordance with the recommendations of the faculty of the Graduate School, I request that you recognize those graduates who have successfully completed all requirements for the degree of Masters of Science.
I am pleased to accept the faculty's recommendations, and I am honored to recognize those graduates who have completed all requirements for the Master of Science degree.
Will the Master of Science graduates please come forward?
Colin Adamson, Aerospace Engineering. Kyle Andrew Zittel. Edward Connor Levine. Matthew David Solomon. John Caney Hayes. Rajisa Seth Samarawira. Priscilla Yi Tang, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Jason Robert Burr, Aerospace Engineering. Gabriel Goodwin, Aerospace Engineering. Tara Talley, Bioengineering. Samuel Gilmore Grant, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Matthew William Phillips, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Satam Chinmay, Chemical Engineering. Kenneth Lee Miltenberger, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Kyle Magnum, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Colleen Gardina, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Srikanth Govindarajan, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Nikhil Valuru, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Abhijit Kiran Valuri, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Rishabh Bindal, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Dishak Ubade, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Laura Jean Weidman, Material Science and Engineering. Lou Rui, Material Science and Engineering. John Matthew Riley, Material Science and Engineering. Archan Mukesh Dave, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Mudit Gandhi, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Prashant Ravichandran, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Bowen Young, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Jifei Zhu, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Yifan Zhu, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Luke Roberts, Mechanical Engineering. Lena Dabney Johnson, Mechanical Engineering. Francis Van Gessel, Mechanical Engineering. James Matthew Twomey, Mechanical Engineering. Helmut Manfred Bevenze, Mechanical Engineering. Farzaneh Azadeh, Civil Engineering. Shardul Penharkar, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Huey Shi, Electrical and Computer Engineering. June Lan, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Saber Kodesh Nico, Mechanical Engineering. Benjamin Joseph Dreyer, Mechanical Engineering. Sarah Troke, Mechanical Engineering. Ryan Kennett, Mechanical Engineering. Yilin Du, Mechanical Engineering. Mazen Azided Abdullah, Mechanical Engineering. Jeffrey Lin Gar Jr., Mechanical Engineering. Gregory Bissett, Reliability Engineering. Wan Chen Wu, Electrical Engineering. Chung Fu Lin, Electrical Engineering. Yuzhen Yu, Systems Engineering. Miguel Norman Venegas Zambrana Franco, Master of Science, System Engineering. C.U. Guo, Systems Engineering. Angia Lee, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Jinji Shen, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Wenjie Kao, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Ruji Jing, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Nijin Pan, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Jiale Hong, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Hongjiao Han, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Apurva Mondal, Telecommunications. Nikhil Prathan Pani, Telecommunications. Teha Gopaluni, Telecommunications. Singh Arora Ashdeep, Telecommunications. Jamal Butler, Telecommunications. Pranav Gavara, Telecommunications. Abrar Salim Mohammed, Telecommunications. Arjun Singh, Telecommunications. Srudip Somnath Treventria Karthik, Telecommunications. Hitesh Hari Mangtani, Telecommunications. Singh Ajmer Singh Amandeep, Telecommunications. Kevin Joseph Rump, Telecommunications. Charles John Engelhardt, Telecommunications. Krishna Chaitanya Kohli, Telecommunications. Anirudh Jampana, Telecommunications. Mahesh Suresh Naidu, Telecommunications. Bhargav Madhyahanapu, Telecommunications. Shiva Prakash Kondavadi, Telecommunications. Avanish Hemanthukar, Telecommunications. Ameya Joshi, Telecommunications. Dhrithi Uday, Telecommunications. Fatima Thasnim, Telecommunications. Sharda Naik, Telecommunications. Purnima Krishna Kumar, Telecommunications. Rekha Zakaria, Telecommunications. Rahul Prakash Mahakalkar, Telecommunications. Prathamesh Sanjay Deshpande, Telecommunications. Sunkis Sanjay Mehta, Telecommunications. Mukib Mosle, Telecommunications. Reddy Prudvi Bolineni, Telecommunications. Foram Virendra Joshi, Telecommunications. Ankit Batawar, Telecommunications. Nirmiti Harish Vankudre, Telecommunications. Hao Xiangshu, Telecommunications. Yi Yang Yong, Telecommunications. Wei Zhang, Telecommunications. Yi Feng Shen, Telecommunications. Yu Yang, Telecommunications. Hao Bian, Telecommunications. Srijit Menon, Telecommunications. Shivam Jha, Telecommunications. Nachiket Desai, Telecommunications. Milind Gunjan, Telecommunications. Deepak Kala, Telecommunications. Mehtab Singh Dhillon, Telecommunications. Danturki Abhishek Sharma, Telecommunications. Karan Rashmi Ajmera, Telecommunications. Ankit Chaturvedi, Telecommunications. Pathikit Guha, Telecommunications. Vignesh Mahadevan, Telecommunications. Aravind Jayakumar, Telecommunications. Puha Burli Prakash, Telecommunications. Deepika Rajarajan, Telecommunications. Abhishek Subramaniam, Telecommunications. Abhishek Kumar, Telecommunications. Sai Nivetithan Sukumaran, Telecommunications. Srinivasan Seshadri, Telecommunications. Naresh Maruthi Jayaraman, Telecommunications. Sugaya Madhu Manjunath, Telecommunications. Vidya Vemparala, Telecommunications. Amitha Ravindra Singh, Telecommunications. Deepak Ramadas, Telecommunications. Rengarajan Sankaranarayan, Telecommunications. Karthik Ashok Arjunaji, Telecommunications. Shashank Gangoji Rao, Telecommunications. Shushani Shetty, Telecommunications. Navya Nayaki Yeloji, Telecommunications. Amara Ahmed, Telecommunications. Ankita Baliar Singh, Telecommunications. Akshay Praveen Mehta, Telecommunications. Darshan Vijay Shetty, Telecommunications. Urvi Sanjay Mehta, Telecommunications. Ayesha Jaswal, Telecommunications. Urmi Gandhi, Telecommunications. Ebunoluwa James, Telecommunications. Jagrit Kapoor, Telecommunications. Himanshu Kanjito, Telecommunications. Ankriti, Telecommunications. Shraddheya Pathak, Telecommunications. Jeremy Devon Hedgepeth, Telecommunications.
Dr. Peter Kofinas, Associate Dean of the Clark School, will present the graduates of the degree of Master of Engineering.
Dean Pines, in accordance with the recommendations of the faculty of the Graduate School, I request that you recognize those graduates who have successfully completed all requirements for the degree of Master of Engineering.
I am pleased to accept the faculty's recommendation. I am honored to recognize those graduates who have completed all requirements for the Master of Engineering degree.
Will the Master of Engineering graduates please come forward?
Jeffrey Scott Gillette, Master of Engineering, Aerospace Engineering. James Ritchie IV, Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering. Peng Kong Chen, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Samir Ahmed, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Mossab Al-Abdul Razak, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Zoyu Lee, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Elliot Sterner, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Abhijit Saruba, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Mihir Prakash Thakar, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Zheng Liang, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Judy Elizabeth Yepen, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Bulbul Madan, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Kirti Nadalati, Computer Engineering. Mohammed Al-Lasifan, Fire Protection Engineering. Rajash Bansiulal Kaul, Fire Protection Engineering. Belon Zhang, Material Science and Engineering. Yu Zhu, Material Science and Engineering. Matthew Lynn Payne, Cybersecurity. Anupama Aurora, Cybersecurity. Gurpreet Guban, Cybersecurity. Dina Offstring, Cybersecurity. Rocky Takapu, Cybersecurity. Shintaro Matsumoto, Cybersecurity. Akash Moni, Cybersecurity. Akil Abraham, Cybersecurity. Neha Jain, Systems Engineering. Nidhi Kalamakar, Systems Engineering. Namnor Okrafor, Systems Engineering. John Francis Riston, Systems Engineering. Ruben Charles Manakam, Mechanical Engineering. Charles Meadows, Mechanical Engineering. Christopher Ryan, Mechanical Engineering. Alexander Rivera Jimenez, Mechanical Engineering. Jamie Chandler, Energetic Concepts. Matthew Lansbury, Project Management. Daniel Amare Ramariam, Project Management. Mayasser Mohammed, Project Management and Transportation Systems. Min Hijazi, Project Management. Anes Mulamula, Project Management. Shannon Wright, Project Management. Justin Webb, Project Management. Prasad Rajinura Patil, Telecommunications. Amin Shatish, Telecommunications. Rahul Bosali, Telecommunications. Rohit Man, Telecommunications. Aniket Bondi, Telecommunications. Prasenjit Tiwari, Telecommunications. Mayuri Pratar, Telecommunications. Maidehi Patak, Telecommunications. Radhika Tupkari, Telecommunications. Rukshika Sautakar, Telecommunications. Wakas Gul, Telecommunications. Richard Hughes, Project Management. Emmanuel Arturo Castro, Project Management. Parnal Kokal, Project Management. Sujai Venkatesh, Project Management. Fikru Taye, Civil Engineering. Mark Hackenberry, Reliability Engineering. Shinroy Du, Reliability Engineering. Andrew Tran, Reliability Engineering. Jaideep Katre, Robotics. Pranay Gupta, Sustainability Engineering. Jenna Wilson, Sustainability Engineering.
Will the graduates who received the Bachelor of Science degree in Engineering please rise? Dr. William Forney, Associate Dean of the Clark School, will present the graduates.
Dean Pines, in accordance with the recommendation of the faculty of the A. James Clark School of Engineering, I request that you recognize those graduates who have successfully completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree.
I am pleased to accept the faculty's recommendation, and I am honored to recognize those graduates who have successfully completed all requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree.
Will the graduates please be seated? Will the graduates who received the Bachelor of Science degree in Aerospace Engineering come forward? Dr. Norman Worley, Chair of the Department, will join Dean Pines in greeting the graduates.
Matthew Ponsini, cum laude. Frank Ciancerulo, magna cum laude. Kyle Myers. Tay O. Alex Matza. Lucas Escolanto. Nuria Such. Zachary Fishbein. Shannon Lee Fox Gravett. Victor Nez. John Willis Draper III, cum laude. Hiroshi Haruya, cum laude. John Giuliano, cum laude. Matthew Justin Shoemate. Zachariah Brown, magna cum laude. Joseph Kozo, cum laude. Daniel Johns. Ari Vidalewski. Ryan Duffy. Christopher Darryl Damian, cum laude. Christopher Caporal. Benjamin Nichols. James Hazelrig, minor in astronomy, cum laude. Gregory Baroni, cum laude. Nicholas Rosamando. Forrest Riddenhauer. Lloyd Hill. David Foster. Timothy Furman. Daniel Arable. Gregory Seiler. Dwayne Eldridge. Matthew Heron, summa cum laude. Brandon Draper, magna cum laude. Ignacio Andreo Angulo, cum laude. AJ Singh. Nathaniel Kruder, cum laude. Max William Borshot. Caleb Bordner. Aaron Lowry. Matthew Jungnich. Emily Seifarth. Natalie Tam. Marcy Popa Guri. Lyndon Baltazar. Matthew Eileen Cady. Michelle Eileen Cady. Hannah Vino. Trevor Ansman. Devin Murphy. Joshua Caffel. Rose Weinstein. Gladys Palacio. Daniel Sokol. Nathan Lauer. Mario Mondal. Ian Movius. Atif Salahundin, cum laude. Farzin Nabili. Charles John D'Onofrio Jr. Tosif Khan. Oyinkansola Elizabeth Olusola-Ajayi. Max Castle. Andrew Creighton. Edith Tumney. Aaron Tumney. Matthew Giuliano. Sachin Ramprashad. Sahil Patel. Nanthanik Kishore. Allison Thompson. Santiago Sanz. Loic Barrett. Tyler Gilman. Vishank Subramani. Daniel Martin. Jacob Catumaccio. Austin Randolph, magna cum laude. Max Berger. Dylan Henry. Graham Keller. Justin Willard. Stephen Brackett. Kevin McLucky. Yosef Fesaha. Ariel Barron.
Will the graduates who received the Bachelor of Science degree in Bioengineering please come forward? Dr. John P. Fisher, Chair of the Fischel Department of Bioengineering, will join Dean Pines in greeting the graduates.
James Russell Martinson, cum laude. Emily Louise Horton, summa cum laude. Rachel Golan, magna cum laude. Ariel Isel, summa cum laude. Akash Patel. Braden Samuel Skilsky. Newtish Bastani. Matthew Lay Lay. Aditya Biswas. Rajan Patel, summa cum laude. Bryce Maxwell Weisberger. Rahul Raghunathan. Elena Joan Lepance. Soshana Michal Bloom. Daniel Kwok Fong Liu. Osama Anwar Hamdi, cum laude. Lily Suklal. Brian Gregory Pinsky, cum laude. Emmanuel Dimitri Foco Tito. Kevin Gerard Pinol, summa cum laude. Sani Shah. Arjun Rohit Adapa, cum laude. Nadia Abu Taleb, summa cum laude. Amanda Chu. Valerie Lang. Benjamin Ethan Tunick. Brady Michael McCaffrey. Jacqueline Weber. Erica Kelly Troy. Daniel William Conley, cum laude. Ellie Potash. John Guthrie Thompson, magna cum laude. Samuel Michael Liacona. Bridget Ann Lappy. Jeremy Ryan Noller. Matthew Joseph Angelico, magna cum laude. Aaron Michael Frank. Isabella Phelan Newton, magna cum laude. Samuel Brian Ebert Zavos. Rachel Bohr. Jenna Marie Gipple. Melissa Sue Sullivan. Nicole Lynn Shibeli. Shane Philip Carroll. Richard Bretlich. Erica Jarrett Klatt. Kyle Sean Milligan. Induha Maheswaran. Carmen Kelly Renard. Dew Fan. Navid Ashari Astani. Luke Anthony Zanetti. Nicholas Anthony Pellegrino. Matthew Alex Cabernagle. Brendan Hogan Rapazzo. Francis Tibai Bacarisas. Dakota Breen Katz, cum laude. Patricia Marianne Barton. Kenneth K. Kyle Morgan King, cum laude. Connor Patrick Peace. Kane Jason Holmes. Adam Sturgeon. Woo Jin Han. Gerald Mabel Hayward. Darren Edwin D'Souza. Gregory William Laszlo. William Swaggart. Vincent Ngok Do. Bowen Chen. William Taylor Leverage. Manel Jafal. Jiai Wu. Kelly Renee Rhodes, magna cum laude. Eden Pauline Roshan Paul. Kelly Hoganson. Sarah Kwan. Sampada Koshatwar. Emily Monica Crone. Meghna Ramswamy. Najia Motley. Haley Nicole Jones. Jennifer Robin Kimberl. Juliette Corinne Rose. Dalton Lynn Chaucer. Christina Maria Zicki. Abigail Marie Henningsgaard. George Zhang, magna cum laude. Lucas Carl Kimmer. Sumuni Bazu. Shiri Poli Brodsky, cum laude. Divya Jain, cum laude.
Will the graduates who received the Bachelor of Science degree in Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering please come forward? Dr. Cheryl Ehrman, Chair of the Department, will join Dean Pines in greeting the graduates.
Benjamin Gastrin, summa cum laude. Ryan Zelensky. Shivani Ponde, cum laude. Carly Sokolowski. Lauren Amrine. Rachel Bade, summa cum laude. Austin Breerman. Alyssa Brianna Brown. Olivia Campanella. Daniel Arndt. Maria Kaplan, cum laude. Jennifer Schlisser. Robert Liu. Mackenzie Walls, summa cum laude. Marta Cherpak. Alan Cow, cum laude. David Sampson. David Nakos. Emmeline Emming Chen. Felix Iwono. Karina Shah. Bisma Zaman. Hui Nguyen. Eric Rydell. Benjamin Slepian. Sung Cho. Jesse Balcom, magna cum laude. Julian Glover. Connor Welch. Carson Muir. Mark Adams. Lydia Gavrilenko. Carla Repko. Daniel Newell. David Palmer. Joshua Vincent, cum laude. Nicole Farrell. Amanda Murlock. Matthew Paish. Benjamin Minnick, cum laude. Kaishlyn Wheeler. Craig Hawking. Emily Frake, summa cum laude. Nicholas Cohen. Calvin Chi. Armand Nagasar. Katarina Stem. Christopher Liu. William Gu. Jason Park. Mustafa Shauket. Nigel Brito. Dennis Ding. Larissa McAllister, double degree in chemistry. Kevin Chow. Amanda Fillier, summa cum laude. Corrine Fleet, cum laude. Rahid Khan. James Liu. Kimberly Holland. Alan Miller.
Will the graduates who received the Bachelor of Science degree in Civil and Environmental Engineering please come forward? Dr. Charles Schwartz, Chair of the Department, will join Dean Pines in greeting the graduates.
James Tyler Wigfield. Christopher Joseph Giromini. Seibu Insa Usman. Alex Memmering. Mateus Monteso Coelho.
Yes.
Lawrence Irving Lanebird.
Congratulations.
Parmida Borhani.
Congratulations.
Julia Renee Sheshkarchi. Ali Rebecca Mazurik.
Congratulations.
Olivia Farrell.
Congratulations.
Haley Rachel Gruber. Rachel Ann Berman. Sean Michael Fraser.
Rachel, congratulations.
Jamel Edward Pinder. Jonathan Hill. Megan Elizabeth Fowler. Kimberly Nicole Kern. Nicole Marie Hufford. Emily Lorraine Paciotti.
Congratulations.
Daniel Baldwin Mackey. Joshua Michael Levy. Sean Christian Jurado. Jack Doherty. Demelash Teshome. Christopher George Schwetz. Alexander James Bracci. Mary Elizabeth Galuardi. Dimitra Eleni Zamaras.
Alex.
Adam Patrick Haley. Anthony Tampus Aquino. Jason David Weinberg. Avinash Satya Ramlakhan. Amy Guadalupe Castillo. Mara Bele Flores. Amelia Francis Ryan. Paige Elizabeth Cannon. Jennifer Noel Clark. Kimberly Civil. Jacob Doron Aronson. Justine Kayla Fox. Maya Lisa Lieber. Matthew Raymond Littenberg, cum laude. Lauren Michelle Witten. Rachel Mariah Grafman. Nicole Francis McDermott. Robert Wesley Martin. Alexander Vergley Gibsons. Christopher Michael Andreas. Brandon Scott Funk. Eli Jacob Bergman. Eric Daniel Schwartz. Jake Anthony Kirkwood. Mark Phillips Montgomery. Thomas Neil Blank. Michael Andrew Schindelderker. Thomas Bury Kibbe. Matthew Robert Landsman, cum laude. Connor Patrick Waller. Daniel Charles Gruey. Dennis Millet.
Congratulations.
Alexis Ernesto Sorto. Darwin Amilcar Calderon. Joshua James McDonald. Matthew Alexander Wormser. Chloe Reed Bodden. Rana Shams. Samantha Eileen O'Donnell. Sergio Andrés del Barco. Justin Philip Sotil. Shane Thomas Henderson. Casey Asher Burke. William James Fraser. Thomas Morgan Hall. Caitlin Rebecca McMaster. Jeremy Mushailov. Timothy Nicholas Bale. Charles Nicholas Gotterman. Colby Jordan Brown. Dylan James Saint-Leger. Justin C.J. Greaves. Zorana Mihix. Camila Andrea Queirolo Arriagada. Philemon Tebo Teke. Joseph Fizan. Andrew Connor Hennessy. Matthew James Verderamo.
Will the graduates who received the Bachelor of Science degree in Electrical and Computer Engineering please come forward? Dr. Ramalingam Chalapa, Chair of the Department, will join Dean Pines in greeting the graduates.
The following are the graduates for Computer Engineering: Sterling Huber, Samantha Stefanis, Omar Soliman, Benjamin Snellings, David Green, magna cum laude, Denny Katakora, Emmanuel Taylor, Andrew Vantucci, Ilakin Kanakaraj, summa cum laude, Alan Warthen, magna cum laude, Joshua Drubin, Zachary Lawrence, Juan Andres Toro, David Lim, Christopher Steenkamer, Andrew Morin, Emmanuel Esparza, Colin Versteeg, Nabil Bokhari, magna cum laude, Leah Shu, Paula Chinhui Huang, cum laude, Matthew Jennings, magna cum laude, Paul Lorenzano, double degree, applied mathematics, Stephen Rinaldi, Kurt Schapacher, Evan Chi, Jonathan Haojung Kao, magna cum laude, Justin Ho, Anish Qatar, cum laude, Sandesh Arif Taru, Sandesh Ahiv Taru, Ojen Lee, Jason Craig, Jared Digles, Austin Wachuku, Guru Ram Abanbanar, Sedek Kamgang Tima, Christine Marete, James Palmer, Curtis Raybold, magna cum laude. The following are the graduates for Electrical Engineering: Daniel Medina, Sean Lee, Evan Reeves, Paul Liu. Jonas Sangupta, cum laude. Eli Lorenzi. Joshua Prushnell. Andrew Johnson, cum laude. Michael D'Antonio, double major mathematics. Christopher Johnson. Matthew Barone. Joshua Charnoff. Elon Gold. Monique Dalton, cum laude. Emily Rupel, magna cum laude. Shotik Mukherjee. Saad Carver. Patrick McQuay, cum laude. Kelsey Terrell. Lisa Decker. Mohammed Mansour Noor. Sid Ali Butelis. Hamza Karush. Muji Mushtaba El Haj. Solen Kebede. Jacob Cohen. Musarat Hawk. Sitra Khalifa. Ya Apedu. Raymond Botti. Dennis Snow. Dahi. Avelino Ernestanto. Eugene Lin. Lang Zhe. Minas Benjamin. Chief Call, magna cum laude. Jamshed Arif. Reed Kazmurek. Bavesh Ratud. Zachary Hips. Justin Dagenhart. Chris Segnagan. Nadine Khan. Ryan Jones. John Kirsch. Devin Utseth. Joan Pereira. Shutai Lee. Juan Wenhui. Christopher Biederman. Timothy Krotkov, cum laude. Bhumivat Kurtuwan. Jesse Halpern. Mark Jackson, second degree in computer science. Alan Liu. Ekaterina Tostoya, double degree, computer science, magna cum laude. Brent Schofelt, double degree, computer science. Kenneth Wayman. Luke Bogner. Thomas Quinn. Sean Bagnall, cum laude. Charles Fleming. Todd Tackett. Gurpreet Singh. Sean Wang. Samin Manizadeh. Harris Godil. Adam Himmerly. Daniel Frisella. Timothy Ye. Lalito Sangibantakatar. Jason Yoon. Caleb Kim. Timothy Forbes. Maurice Shelton. Daniel Corbin. Kelly Lee. Chad Messline. Matthew Hetzer. Andrea Jones. James Anthony Parker III. Uchal Amin. Nicole Green, physics, double major, cum laude. Iris Yukanai. Strong Woo. Victor Alfonso Carrillo Fuentes. Gregory Stinson. Eric Forchbeck. Donghui Kim. Lauren Berman. Cecilia Farley. Trevor Putman, cum laude. Philip Clifford. Kevin Turner. Zachary Merkley.
Will the graduates who received the Bachelor of Science degree in Fire Protection Engineering please come forward? Dr. James Milkey, Chair of the Department, will join Dean Pines in greeting the graduates.
Alexa Rusinski. Hunchul Kim. Shapur Kashravi. Paul M. Sabab. Mitchell Lane Vera. Brian Borst. Andrew Schneider. Jonathan Ryman. Kevin Staparo. Nick Schraffenberger, cum laude. Stephen Kaska. Andrew Danik. Keely Maureen Barrett. Rachel Lilienfeld. Jonathan Sajak. Irene Limberos. Jessica Laura Tillis. Julie Marie Dykus. Stephanie Lynn Poole. Rachel Vincenza Marino. Anthony Chung. Derek Dougal.
Will the graduates who received the Bachelor of Science degree in Materials Science and Engineering please come forward? Dr. Raymond Fonoff, Chair of the Department, will join Dean Pines in greeting the graduates.
Jessica Huang. David Alexander Marin. John Christos Panagotopoulos. Mariela Georgieva Georgieva. Danielle Raisa Mukam Fancy. Oliver Kai Zhao. Zachary Peltzer. Brian Theodore Heligman, cum laude. Jeremy Stephen Baum. Jonathan Gribov, cum laude. Megan Brianna McGuffey. Luke Joseph Bittner. Sadia Nusim, cum laude. Claire Elizabeth Tomaszewski, cum laude. Louis Benjamin Levine. Garrett Charles Wessler, magna cum laude. Scott Andrew Roman, magna cum laude. Daniel Baker Tamayo. Omar Abdullah. John Osmond. Vidyaza Leviandika. Stephen Michael Grant. Rohan Sarab Mittal. David Kabelik. Samuel Song. Christopher Wetjing Wong, summa cum laude. Ian Alexander Robinson. Casey Elizabeth Bantucci, summa cum laude. Michael Joseph Messina, magna cum laude. Kyle Kim.
Will the graduates who received the Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering please come forward? Dr. Balakumar Balachandran, Chair of the Department, will join Dean Pines in greeting the graduates.
Matthew Joseph Spalding. Samuel David Parrott. Zachary Adam Raker. Khaled Hassan. Dennis Friedberg. Joshua Michael Biro. Blair Alexandra Stevens. Matthew Shin. Jessica Caitlin Hart. Gun Kang. Luis Alejandro Terry. Juan Miguel Ramirez. Jordan Peter Miller. Michael DeBlasi. Anthony Thomas DeBlasi. Kyle Anthony Okenfels. Parker William Melendick. Faichuku Charles Ukandu. Rachel Marie Flanagan. Caldwell Stewart Clark, cum laude. Matthew Kenneth Green, cum laude. Mark Gillespie Magnuson. Julien Jean-Francois Lofton. Arek Jamgochian, summa cum laude. Richard Daniel Prather, cum laude. Richard Gill II. Samuel Ross Miller. Noah James Denier. Alina Fatima Musvi, cum laude. Rahim Al-Rashid. Aditya Srinivas. Joshua Hoongin Park, magna cum laude. Christopher Allen Lee. Kanai Vipul Patel. William Emery McMinn. Jeffrey Thomas Jacquet. Matthew Jackson Derrick. Brandon Lawrence Martin. Sahil Kulgod. David Yoon. Joseph Forbes. Alexa Samantha Piper. Kristen Teresa Miller. Nicholas Andrew Fleming, cum laude. Charles Edward Urrutia. Michael Liu. Lorenzo Joseph Chudari Smith. Fonda Foto Martino. Sydney Mary Keogh. Christopher Gerard Wall. Jared Michael Martin. Hyunjo Choi. Vitaly Romanov. Thomas John Widerko. Jeremy Samuel Carnucci. Matthew James Laws. Joseph Samuel Fezer. Akash Jaydev Patel. Matthew Brett Damon. Sarah Louise McDermott. Joshua Reeves Grable. Ryan D'Ambrosio. Alan Herman Jaldin. Jacqueline Marie Mlinarczyk. Jenna Elizabeth Schuler, Anne Elizabeth Savage, Emily Catherine Love, Aaron Henry Sirkin, cum laude, Hannah Sarah Garbo, summa cum laude, Lori Beth Stanton, summa cum laude, Shoshana Bernstein, David Howarth, Jacob Isaac Roche Gadol, Christopher Ryan Lawler, magna cum laude, Nancy Ling Chung, Kellis Diane Gorge, Dominique Joseph Rodriguez, Joshua Jason Lafont, cum laude, Julian Romanowski, Ryan Joseph Murphy, Christopher Jones Fabian, Scott Campbell Gilmore, Travis Avery Ayin, Youssef El Minyawi, Jonathan Fox Cordell, summa cum laude, Ivor Thomas Genstrom, Joseph Michael Fonts, Matthew Alexander Myers, Ryan Yuan Ho Chow, Michael Lawrence Nociolo, Kenneth Scott Jarvis, William Fang Yu Po, cum laude, Andrew Kaishi Chen, Bien Brent Lin, Jason Huanxi Chen, Kevin Antonio Villatoro, Stephen Edward Gresh, Christopher Joseph Sneeder, Caleb Franklin Hammer, James Thomas McCann, Mary Brogan Sheehy, summa cum laude, Nicholas James Holthouse, Justin Clay Albright, Daniel Mackenzie Levine, cum laude, Sarah Elizabeth Nizelski, Cynthia Hope Davy, cum laude, Patrick Robert Healy, Julian Fitzgerald Hilton, Sebastian Arazola, Asiful Hawk, Timothy David Hensel, Julia Nicole Siha, Rushil Nurula, Adam Zachary Hutchinson III, Alisa Joy Macklin, cum laude, Angela Christine Mayo, magna cum laude, Thomas James Burgio, David William Tarr, cum laude, Kenny Cheng, Noel Paulo Monforte, Tri Tran Pham, Priscilla Manuel, Luke Lee, cum laude, Zadamari Tubongabana Alfeche, Georgella Samu, Jean-René Chiogo, Kyle Kent McDaniel, Peter Anderson Kosogov, Eric Billy Herrera, Owen Gudadauro, Jonathan Wade Forney, Kelly Suzanne Parker, Patrick Aaron May, Asem Kumar, Xianjing Wang, Anurag Rajesh Dalmia, Freddy Manuel Cova Perez, Jocelyn Delgado, Javier Eduardo Turquios Argenal, Javier Eric Casaperalta, Giagi Ma, Rafi Karpuzian, Jasmine Claggart, Jaemin Ryu, Daniel John Iqbal, Stephen Edward Hearn, Paul Doherty Clifton, Alec Michael Desaulniers, Tyler Harrison Wall, Alex Kevin Bradley, William Cooper Gilbert, Perry Joseph Kimberly, Wesley Allen Bear, Jeremy Franklin Halpert, Zachary William Eimerman, Adam Joseph Mirabel, Salvatore Luis Coppola, John Paul Shannon Jendorsky, Alexander John Garino Chiaramonte, Eric Colburn, David Beatson, Ryan James Hansen, Zachary Max Shapiro, Christopher Kyle Chu, Ryan Alexander Hamilton, Amanda Megan Shikarchi, Robert John Rubel, Jasper Halson Gallagher, Maxwell Ronan Gotch, Nicholas Abraham Lapidis, Mulindi Seku Johnson, Everett Paul Golemp, Michael C. Goglia, Joshua Edward Michael Marotzke, Jake Hunter George, Brian Connolly, Brent Orschler, Mitchell Rolfe Lloyd, Christopher Alex Thomas, Kevin Patrick Regis, Jonathan Taylor Kirby, Anthony John Huff, James Gregory Schultz, John Stouffer, Brady David Landon Thomas, Evan J. Kozierski, Alex Morgan Polonsky, Joshua Brandon Flashman, Stephen Joseph Gambino, Ryan Christopher O'Keefe, Matthew Brian Broskowski, Samuel Thomas Van Horn, Gregory Van Carmian, Zachary Fry, Nikolaos Protopapas, Nathaniel Fikru, Joseph Dalton Kerner, Paul Becker, Robert Ryan Sonken, Jiao Bo, Jan Daniel Salazar Cortez, Andrew Douglas Pekarik, John E. Plummer, Paul Medina Romero, Joseph Patrick Holman, Sony Ninan, Syed Fraz Ali, Thomas Yelmer Stolt, Christian Anthony Burton, Matthew Lawver, Kyle Alexander Crandall, Richard James Lang, Huan Tuan, Carlo Sanregis, Thomas Cook, Teresa Hoover, Samuel William Weisnick, Robert William Walsh, Alexander Fisher Hubbard, Daniel Tesfamikael Kifle, Abegunde Olu, Connor Joseph Zipfel. Last but not least, Emily and Rowan Posey.
How about those graduates? Please be seated. The time has come to start the next phase of your life. As you do, remember that you will always be welcome back here, and we hope you will come back often. We'll be right here when you need us, always in the future. Keep in touch with us. Share all of your successes and achievements. Remember, you can always come back to the home of the Clark School. Let's give a round of applause to the graduates. Next, graduates, I'd like you all to please join me in thanking your family and friends and Clark School faculty and staff. Parents, brothers and sisters, friends, faculty and staff, thank you for your support and all you have done to make this day possible. You all deserve a round of applause. Let's thank the members of the audience. Thank you very much. I also like to always take this time to recognize those among our graduates and those among our family and friends, past and present, who have served our country at the highest honor. If you are a veteran, please rise so that we may thank you for the service that you've done for our country. Please rise if you are current active military. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're looking good in that just whites. Thank you. Thank you. Our hats are off to you. Thank you. Before I close, let's see if we can have a little bit of fun. Since our commencement speaker was Kevin Plank at the main commencement, I want you to repeat after me. We must protect this house. Now all together, we. Say it again. We. Congratulations. All right. Give them a round of applause. All right. In the spirit of, you have passion. In closing, I would like to ask you all to remember one last thing. Only those who are willing to dream, work hard, and take risks can ever truly achieve greatness. Go out there, make your mark, and please impact the world in a positive way. Congratulations, and go Terps!
Please stand for the recessional. Please remain standing until the faculty and platform party have left. Congratulations to the graduates. Thank you, everyone, for coming.